Hey guys, welcome back to L&M Life. In this video, we finally get the lift fixed and we buy a new enclosed trailer. Alright guys, so first thing we're going to work on is the lift. I already started on it. There's a bar that comes from here to hold up all the hydraulic and electrical lines. That piece is right here. I bent it pretty bad. We need to replace it because when you scope out, it hits and rubs. So this is the new piece here. And then the piece that sits in here is this piece here. We're gonna go ahead and paint this. I quickly sanded it down and cleaned all the hydraulic fluid off of it. So this is ready to paint. The other thing we need to fix is when we first bought it, as you scoped out and back in, these would pop off. So I bought a few more and some extra parts that we're gonna need to fix this. Let's go ahead and paint this. We're gonna go ahead and install our new piece up here. This piece here, we're going to rivet onto here, and it's gonna sandwich our hydraulic and electrical lines in between those two pieces. We'll get that bolted up. All right guys, so this went a lot smoother than I thought it was going to. We have our new piece installed. We got all our rivets in. At the end here for the cable track, we had to get a few more hinge bars, and I put some zip ties on them just to help make sure they don't snap back off. This was pretty easy. This looks good. I'll clean all this up. Then we'll start working on the electrics in here. As far as the basket control box goes, everything seems to work fine. The issue is when you're doing a function, either going left, rotate right, boom out, boom in, doesn't matter. Sometimes it works perfectly fine all day. Other times you go slow and then it speeds up and it slows down, or it doesn't work and you have to hit the panel to actually get it to work. The potentiometer I'm gonna replace. This Zener diode, a 5.6K resistor here and here, and all of these diodes down here. That covers every component besides relays. So here we have our Zener diode, and these are our two 5.6K resistors, and then these are some diodes. Let's go ahead and open the box and see if we can locate these and replace these. I got all that replaced up there. It didn't fix the problem. We're gonna move this out and we're gonna go take a look at our new trailer that we just got logos put on it, and same with Walter. So let's go take a look at that, and we're gonna see if the Mini will fit without destroying the door. So let's go check that out. All right guys, so this is our new trailer. We usually put all our stuff in the bed of a truck. So we went and bought an enclosed trailer so we could put all our stuff in there, and so it doesn't get wet. So a couple things we need to do to it. We're gonna hang our saws up, some more lights in here, and all of this equipment will sit in this trailer. All right, let's get at it. All right, so the lift is fixed and it's gonna go this week to get inspected for the annual inspection on it. So the project I wanna do today is in our enclosed trailer, or there's 2 lights in there, but they don't work, or there might be something with my truck not sensing a battery and not supplying the constant 12 volt. So I got these cheap Amazon lights. These are 12 volt, and I went ahead and took the clips and ran some self tappers in them. So let's go get these installed and see if we can get some light in that enclosed trailer. So let's go ahead and get at it. All right, so we got our lights installed up here. So now let's run our wire from here down, and then we'll stick a small battery on the shelf over here. Then there's a switch on the wall and the wires I can get to from up here. Let's go ahead and run the wiring. All right, so while we wait for the wire loom for the trailer, we're gonna go ahead and change all the fluids on the Denali, everything except for the engine oil. Front and rear differential, transmission fluid, coolant, and torque converter? No, there's one more and I can't remember the name. So we have all our stuff here, bunch of oil, coolant, pump. So let's go ahead and start draining stuff. All right, we'll let the rear differential drain, and let's go to the front and start draining the front differential. We already have the rear differential filled, the front diff filled, and we have the transfer case filled. So all 3 of those are done. What's left is the transmission, the internal filter, external filter, new gasket, and pan bolted and filled. We're gonna change the coolant as well in this. So now I'm just waiting for Matt to get back with the transmission filter. Now while we wait for Matt, we're gonna take the external transmission filter off. This is a new tool Jacob gave me. I'm gonna go ahead and see if this works for trying to take off the old external transmission filter. Hi, Waylon. All right, that worked okay. Well, that was a mistake. All right, so this is the magnet. So let's go ahead and clean that off, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, so we got our bag of wire loom. Let's go ahead and put this wire loom up and string all of this wire up. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so this project is done. Let's go ahead and go over what I did. So these LED lights I got off Amazon. They are 12 volt. I wired them all up in parallel, put some wire loom up here, and then I zip tied some wire loom so all the wire is nice and tucked up against the ceiling. And then here it splits off, comes down this way, and then I spliced in here the existing wiring that goes down to this switch. Then you follow the wire down to here, and then it comes down to our batteries. We have a ground wire here. So the ground comes down, connects to the ground of the batteries. I have a fuse that feeds the light. And then this red wire goes to my 7-pin trailer plug, which gets a constant 12 volts from my truck. That 12 volts will charge these batteries at a trickle charge. That's how I'm going to keep these batteries charged, and I don't need to keep a truck hooked up to this to have lights on. Alright guys, thank you for watching. If you guys like this video, please give a thumbs up. If you don't, hit that thumbs down. Please leave a comment down below. And again, thank you for watching.